Go out.
Oh, like this.
3, 2, 1. What it do? What it do? Go on. 3, 2.
Wait. What we doing? I'm laughing. That's the problem.
Okay.
What it do? What it do? What it do, new crew? Hey.
It's been a minute. A
hot minute.
And people been asking us where we've been at. But we've been doing family things.
I feel so goofy on this camera. I'm sorry.
That's because she's out of practice.
I know. Damn. It used to be so comfortable.
So, we've had a lot of new happenings. One being that we're now a family of Tress.
And no, it's not a puppy.
So, a lot has happened. And during the process, we have become parents. Finally.
It's been a long road.
And it's only getting longer because, Lord, we wanted this. But you don't know what it's like to be a parent until you're a parent.
Sleep, what's that?
Sleep was that.
Alone time, what's that?
Patience, lots of it.
Got to, man. Like, but y'all probably want to know how we got to this point. I'm sure. So, we won't make it that long. I didn't want this to be a long video. Us just
long story short, we adopted.
Well, but you can't just say it like that. It's way more.
I mean,
special than that.
It's a very special process that took place, and where do we start?
I know. That's why I said you just want to jump right into the end. Dang, no build up, no nothing, no cliffhanger. Damn.
So
that's why I don't like watching movies with her either.
Shannon and I are not religious. We're spiritual. So we meditate. We occasionally speak to like spiritual advisors and things like that. So we listen to a podcast, and this one lady, she actually has spoke to spirits and everything since she was a little girl. She's always been able to see them, speak to them, feel them, everything like that. So she does readings. So back in October, we did a reading with her. Well, Shannon did one first because I was a little skeptical. So I told Shannon, you go ahead and pay for your reading first. And based on your results, we'll see if I want to go through with it. So basically, let me stop slouching down. So basically, Shannon did her reading, and it was so spot on that I was like, okay, I definitely feel confident in doing one myself. But in our readings, she asked about the process of us moving, which we did recently move. We'll fill you in on that later. And then she asked us about trying to become parents. We told her we were doing fertility and all of that. And then she said, yeah, I see that for you guys. But I also see adoption. So she's like, have you guys considered that? Which I hadn't really considered it because it's so expensive. And I always was like, well, if I'm going to spend the money to adopt or to have a child, I might as well have a child. So she says, no, this is going to be an unconventional adoption. And I'm like, what does that mean? So she says there's going to be a child that needs to be taken in and adopted, and you guys are going to be available. You guys are going to be there. And you're going to have a blended family of biological and adopted children. It's going to be a household filled with love and all. Like, she went on and on about it. So I'm like, okay, maybe she missed the mark with this, because who do we know that
right
is, going to
let us adopt? Some baby.
That's random. So that was in October. Fast forward to December. We find out that, in fact, somebody that we know is secretly pregnant and looking to put the baby up for adoption.
Yeah, I hear him.
So we're like, oh, bet, we in. Let them know we're available. But the thing is, because it was a secret pregnancy, word wasn't supposed to get out. And if we let it be known that we're available, that would mean that somebody opened their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a whole thing of how does word get back to them without letting them know that their secret is out to some people. So we decided, okay, whatever happens, happens. If it's for us, it'll be for us. And some time went past, and we found out that on February 11th, she gave birth and put him up for adoption through an agency.
Yeah, it's a boy. We keep saying
it's a boy. So we were a little disappointed, but we were like, if he was for us, he would have been for us.
Right.
And that just wasn't our time, and we just let it go. So fast forward to March, literally like 3 weeks after he was born, we get a call at like almost midnight, and they're like, are you guys still open to adopting? And we're like,
no, they said y'all still want the baby.
You guys still want the baby?
We was like, what baby?
What baby?
It's almost a month later.
We're in the house doing hookah, watching movies, like
talking about moving to Atlanta,
talking about packing up and moving. And they're like, do you guys still want the baby? And we're like, what baby? So then they're like, such and such baby. And we're like, well, let us talk about it, because this is short notice, and then we'll get right back to you. So we talked for like 10 minutes, and we're like, yeah,
let's do
it. This is what we wanted. Stuff don't change. She's going to see about him. So basically, we ended up, he going back to sleep. So basically, we ended up saying, yeah, we're open to it. And they're like, okay, so I think it was like a Friday. It's Friday. He'll be ready to be picked up on Monday. So we're like, wow, that's really short notice.
In the meantime, between time, sorry, sad note, but I was dealing with like losing my grandmother. So my grandmother raised me and everything, so that's like my mom. She passed away on March 14th, and we picked him up on March 15th. So I just feel like this whole thing was just supposed to be, when you put it all together, from the things that, the spiritual advisor said to how close it was from we had a death, and then we essentially gained a life. I just was like, wow, like this is like, he's supposed to be here. And who gives the baby back?
Yeah, so he was put up for adoption, and apparently it was by one second.
You already told them about how they gave him back?
No.
Oh, so you skipping parts. I'll take care of it. Anyway, he was born in February and immediately was given up for adoption from the hospital. Just as soon as he was born, he was adopted. And you did say that he was adopted.
I did, but I didn't say about.
Oh, okay. We don't need to know all that. He was adopted, and basically when they asked us if we were still interested, it was because the family that had adopted him wanted to bring him back. They were like, they wanted to get a baby back. I'm like, who does that?
Who gets baby back?
Who gets babies like
shoes?
Yeah, like 30-day return those. I don't know, like, but either way, I was grateful. I am grateful that it happened that way. I was just curious, like, what made him do that. But like I said, I feel like he belonged with us, so he just took the long route to get here.
Yeah, because it's like, what's for you will be for you. And the fact that
what.
When he got placed for adoption and we felt like, okay, we missed that opportunity, it was like, okay, if he's for us, he'll come back to us. And he did. In all his glory.
Okay. But anyway, we're going to cut this video right here. We'll be back very soon. If you're wondering why my shirt is so festive, it's because we decided to take a little quick family trip to Virginia Beach. As you can see. Need a little getaway. I done started a new job. It's been a lot going on. So we just decided to get away as a family. So we'll keep y'all updated. We'll probably be vlogging on this trip. And we'll go ahead and insert a little video of him so y'all can see what he looks like. Okay? Say bye, mate. We'll be back for real. We promise.
Look at the baby. Sleeping like a big boy.
For now.